Hi Gemini, thank you for joining me for your February reading. Please remember that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's also timeless and not gender specific, okay? So because time and energy is fluid, it means the roles can be switched. So please do bear that in mind if you're cross-watching. But because this is Gemini's reading, I will be addressing them. It can easily be reversed though, so always use your best judgment, your own discernment and your own intuition whenever you're watching any tarot. You take what's resonating for you and you leave what doesn't. Also, I cannot censor, choose nor control what's coming out of the cards. I am literally just reading them and it's up to you what you decide to do with it. You do have free will and tarot is not in charge. You are. And for everything else, please read the descriptions box. Okay, so Gemini, let's get into your reading then for February 2021. I will try and keep this reading all about you for the most part, because my beginning of the month reads, they are more leaning towards you, and then my mid-month reads are more leaning towards sort of love and romance, okay? But again, everything, it can still be in reverse, so always use your own discernment. Right. Okay. Love begins. The Ace of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Fulfillment of wishes. The Nine of Cups, it's Pisces energy. Interesting. Material and spiritual prosperity. The Six of Coins, it's Taurus energy. And power, that's strength, so it's Leo energy. Right. I was literally about to say that if love comes out, then obviously I will address it. And that's what we're seeing here. Now, we've got a couple of things that's going on here, Gemini. Firstly, I'm going to touch upon your career, right? So you're busy trying to create something, you're trying to grow something. At one point, you might have lost faith in whatever it was that you were doing. Okay, now this could have been you felt that this particular avenue that you're trying to pursue, it felt a bit hopeless. This is doing a turnaround though, because you will start to see a return on your efforts. Okay, so it's not lost. It sounds like a really bad cliche, but seriously, keep the faith in yourself here, okay? You are an inspiration to others around you with this strength energy. You do absolutely have what it takes to be successful, okay? So if you're second guessing yourself, you need to get back on top of that. Because that could accidentally see you manifesting negativity. It's kind of like I don't know what's going on with my voice. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy here. Okay, so avoid that if you can, but you're definitely seeing a return on your efforts. You're seeing the hard work that you've been putting out. You're seeing that coming back in twice over, okay? So keep the faith and keep pushing forward with that. Now, with this, because you've been focused on your career, you're finding love unexpectedly, okay? So it's like the universe was directing you to focus on something else, and through that you have unexpectedly found love. Now for some of you, this could be you falling in love with what you do all over again. It could be that. And for others of you, yeah, it's more sort of like romantic love. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. So it's basically everything that you ever wished for, everything that you ever hoped for. The tides are turning, basically, and how refreshing this is to see in your read, finally. It's just a really, really nice energy. So I'll see what else is coming out of your tarot, and hopefully we can build further on this. But this definitely is carrying the vibe of anything being possible for you right now. Evidence of your capabilities. Wow. Okay, so I'll start pulling your tarot and we'll see if we can get further information. You have a 9-card spread, please, for Gemini. It's for Gemini, please. Okay, right, so you've got the 3 of Wands, that's Aries energy. Rapid growth and expansion. See, what did I tell you? Whenever you see the 3 of Wands in like a business career type reading, it's a very, very good omen for you branching out, putting yourself out there, making contacts with others who do similar, or branching out to new clients or new suppliers or anything like that. Rapid growth and expansion. It could be you branching off out into, it's difficult to explain. Say you've got a profession and then you get the branch offs from your profession. This is you investigating one of these branch offs, if that makes sense. Like, for example, I'll try and use a more personal example, metalwork. So that's like basic cutting, piercing, shaping, filing. But then the branch off to that would be like stone setting, you know, which is a profession in itself, but it's a branch off from the same sort of thing. That's what I'm getting at here. That's what I'm feeling for your energy. It's a branch off from your specialization, but it's under the same sort of umbrella, there we go, as what you're currently doing. Right, Page of Coins in reverse, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now there's something here about education, so you might have recently missed out on an opportunity to learn more about your career. I'll see if I am going to clarify that one for you after I pull your whole spread. Thank you. Yeah, 4 of Swords, Libra energy. The King of Cups is Scorpion. Okay, so some of you might not have gotten into like a particular college or a course of study that you really, really wanted. And I'm seeing the reason being 4 of Swords. That can be like red tape. Obviously, given the current global situation, I'm not really surprised to see that in your read. It's just an unfortunate set of circumstances that was completely outside of your control. But unfortunately, you had to bear the brunt of that. Okay, somehow, like the consequences of that came onto you, which, you know, yeah, it's not fair. However, I am seeing that you're making the best of a really shitty situation. Okay, you've then got the Fool, and the Fool is Uranus, so it could be Aquarius energy. You've got the Sun, so it's Leo energy. The Queen of Coins is Capricorn energy. It's for Gemini, please. Thank you. The 3 of Swords is Libra. It's for Gemini, please. Thank you. The 3 of Coins, Capricorn energy. Right, and at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Knight of Cups, it's Piscean. Right, yeah, business does meet pleasure here with this, Gemini, absolutely. I did say I was going to clarify your Page of Coins in reverse. Oh yes, if anybody owns this deck, the Orion's Tarot, they've now got the Orion's mini deck out. It's so cute. Let me clarify the Page of Coins in reverse, please, for Gemini. Page of Coins, thank you. Oh, yeah, the Tower. Mars energy. Aries and Scorpion. Yeah, something that you were hoping to happen didn't quite play out in the way that you planned with that. Okay, and obviously with this Fool being central to your read, you've had to pick yourself back up again from ground zero, and you've had to rebuild in a different form with the Sun. You kept a really good head on your shoulders here with this, right? And you really reevaluated everything. You took stock of the situation, and you were really strong. Like, you showed a lot of strength of character. You built yourself back up from ground zero, and the Sun, that's success. Like, literally right there, that is success. You have made the best of a really shitty situation, something that was outside of your control, and you're making it a success. You're making it work. 3 of Coins. Now, in the meanwhile, some of you have got a feminine energy, not necessarily a female, but a feminine energy. You could well be dealing with a Libra, because they, like, is, how do I say this? Like, if you were dealing with a Libra man, they can sometimes come across as a bit neutral. That makes sense. It's because they're really naturally good at embracing both the feminine and the masculine energies at the same time. So it's just like that vibe that they can give off, especially the Libra men. I don't know why. It's intriguing, the way that it works. But anyway, some of you are dealing with a feminine, could be any sign really, that is currently hurt, disappointed. They're currently going through something, okay? And it could be because of you. It could be because we're seeing the Knight of Cups here as the overall energy. And I initially think, whenever I see the Knight of Cups, is that's like a heart-to-heart conversation that needs to be had. It's not necessarily an easy conversation, and I can see that in your particular read that stands true, because the 5 of Coins is hidden under there, Taurus energy. You might well have felt somewhat abandoned by this particular individual. There is a difficult conversation here in your read that I can see is going to be played out. And it's going to put a lot of things into perspective for you as well. It's also going to give you the strength to keep rebuilding and to keep moving forward. There's definitely some kind of unfinished business here that you have with somebody, and it is going to come to its full conclusion. Okay, so again, it doesn't make much sense to me, because it's not my reading, it's your reading. But all these disappointments, as I say, because you've handled it so well, you're seeing evidence of everything that you've put out coming back in towards you. Also, with that Page of Coins being in reverse, for some of you that could have been about a house. Some of you might have been looking for a new place to live, and there was disappointment surrounding that. But it's showing me, right, if that's true for you, Gemini, if a house has fallen through at the last minute, It's showing that there's actually a really, really good reason for that particular place to have fallen through. There was quite a lot wrong with that particular house that haven't been made evident yet. You're going to hear through the grapevine that that house has actually now been condemned. Okay, it's going to be something along those lines. This entire read, Gemini, is about you dodging a bullet of some kind. Now, it could be career, education, love, simply a place to live. It could be any of those things, because all of your stories are going to be so different from each other. But the bottom line of this read is basically there's been a huge devastating disappointment. Something has not played out the way that you thought it would, and then very soon you're going to see evidence of exactly why that thing or relationship fell through or fell apart. Okay, I am feeling that there is something here that's been orchestrated on your behalf to avoid you being caught up in the middle of something that would have been devastating. Okay, or it would have been even more devastating had you have continued down that particular path. I appreciate how woo it sounds, but honestly, that's exactly what I'm seeing in your read. This is divine redirection, and like literally you have avoided disaster because you listened to your gut instincts. You kept that really good head on your shoulders. It's like you kept things in perspective and you didn't allow it to destroy you. Yes, it was hurtful, upsetting, really disappointing, but you didn't let it dictate what you were going to do next. You dictated what you were going to do next, and that's why you've been successful. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to start pulling your oracles for you now. If you've made it this far into the reading, then please do consider giving me a cheeky wee like, a subscribe or a comment, maybe even all three if you're feeling really generous. And thank you so much to all those who have already supported my channel. Honestly, I cannot put into words how much it means to me. So thank you. Just for Gemini, please. Thank you. What? Gemini, are you kidding me right now? You've got alchemy, magic. Yeah, I'm getting a really sort of like magician vibe off of this. Now, I do say you get 3 messages that come with these cards, okay? Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. If anyone's interested in the deck, it's the Elemental Oracle. I highly recommend it. It's amazing. Your second and most important message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. However, I'm going to jump straight to the third message a second, because this, I'm getting like the proper full-on magician vibe here. You have created your own abundance. You have been the man or the woman behind the curtain. You have orchestrated like total magic from very little opportunity. It's like, what's that phrase I'm looking for? You've made gold out of lead. It's the Midas touch. That's exactly what I'm feeling from this for you. It's the Midas touch. You've turned a really shitty situation into something amazing and abundant for yourself. It's fantastic. Right, so number 43. Okay, alchemy. It says, there is magic to be found everywhere if you look for it. You are the magic. Magic is not a miracle, although it can sometimes feel like that. Doubt kills more dreams than failure. Have faith in your ability. Weave together all of the disparate pieces. Okay. You are the magic. Again, it has actually come full circle to your read, Gemini, because with this one here, I was saying that at some point you lost faith in yourself. You were uncertain about whether or not you were heading in the right direction. You were uncertain about whether or not you were on like the right path for you, should we say. And this is the divine, or the universe, whichever name you prefer to give it. It's like there is no wrong path per se, okay? You can always change your mind at some point. You can always change your mind. It's about going down as many different paths as possible and exploring as much as possible so that you can build up a nice clear mental vision about how you would like your life to play out. You'll never know what exactly it is that you're capable of if you don't take some risks. Sometimes if you don't go exploring, then you'll never know like what you're capable of. It's a nice energy. Oh, it's Gemini's focus, please. It's Gemini's focus. Thank you. Release attachment. Okay. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. And longing gives the vibe of not having. So it's some of you could still be struggling a bit with manifesting. Okay. And they're reminding you here that this is your focus. They're reminding you that the key to manifestation is in the release. Release expectations of what the end result's going to look like. Because I'm laughing because like literally this exact thing happened to me, which is why I'm warning you about it. The universe has got this really, if we were to personify it, I would say that they've got a really twisted sense of humour, because you will tend to find that when your manifestation is bounced back to you, it's in quite a different form from what you had expected. Okay, so it is, you will be seeing success and you will be falling in love with someone, and I am including yourself in that. Okay, you can be falling in love with yourself again, you could be falling in love with your career again. Either way, you're going to be seeing success. However, your success, it might look a bit different from the image that you had in your mind. Okay, so just keep an open mind with that one. Okay, so for those who are not familiar with either me or the Rebel deck, I do have to give a warning here that this deck, it can be quite brutal and obnoxious. So yeah, you have been warned. Okay, it's for Gemini. Right. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. Shame, regret and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. So forgive yourself for having made like mistakes in the past. Okay. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. That's definitely your card. I was about to say, Gemini, it's completely up to you if you're taking any of these cards for yourself or if you're going to divvy them out to individuals that you're dealing with, okay? It's all still completely interchangeable. But definitely, that one, going by what I've seen in your read, that's definitely your card. Don't fucking force it and allow that shit to come to you. You're being shady. Watch out, shit can get ugly. So trust your guts about someone. If someone's giving you bad vibes, Gemini, listen to it, okay? So that is what I have for you, Gemini. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. It's really, really quick and easy to place your booking. If you just follow the link below, it'll take you straight to my website, and from there you can view all of the different booking options available. I've got a couple of announcements to make as well before you go. First one being that shadow work is now available on my website, so if you feel that you could benefit from a shadow work reading, then that type of read is available. My merchandise is now also available from Teespring, so if you'd like to check out that below too. They have loads of different designs available. You can get the plain Phoenix ones, or you could get the ones that have got the text on as well, so it says like Phoenix Keia Tarot down here. So yeah, the non-branded and the branded versions are now available. They've got everything from like pillows, hoodies, phone cases, so many really cool funky things there. I'm releasing Valentine's special readings on February the 14th, so please do make sure that you've hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on those. Also, a huge thank you to everyone who has viewed my videos, sent in donations, booked private readings, and even shared their really personal stories with me as well. Thank you so much for making this a safe and friendly community. Honestly, you're all absolutely amazing. And then finally, I would like to give a really quick shout out to a couple of readers who are here right on YouTube. Now, I'm not affiliated with any of these. I just believe that they're massively underrated, and this is also my way of giving back into this amazing community. Like, I used to do a lot of giveaways, and obviously I can't do that at the moment because everything's on total shutdown. But as soon as the postage situation is resolved, then I'll start doing the giveaways again. So yeah, we have got Sentient Fire and Wolf in the Wind. Okay, just really amazing individuals who are trying to grow their channel, basically. Okay, so if you're sticking around on YouTube for a bit, then you might be interested in checking them out. So yeah, that is it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.